Okay, so I want to show you real quick what this software high level does. Like I said, used Active Campaign, Sales Message, Calendly, and Zapier just to like duct tape those things all together so that we could do lead generation, automated follow up, two-way texting, things like that. So just to give you a quick rundown, I want to try to make this super long, and then if you have questions, let me know. I'm in love with this software. This is legitimately like one of my favorite things that I have. And if you're an agency working with other clients, it's awesome because really this software is designed for agencies. It's not designed for the average Joe to come in off the street and purchase it. So yeah. So you've got a conversations tab. They're actually working on this. They're working on some advanced reporting stuff that will actually be out soon, if not already. And then, so you've got conversations. This is basically your two-way text. So if you're using any kind of texting application, basically you pair this with a Twilio account, and I think texts are like 2 cents a piece. Opportunities pipeline. So if you use something like Pipedrive or any kind of pipeline management, it's exactly like that. I don't know if it's going to take too long to load, but yeah. So you get the idea, and you take people and slide them from here to here. With automations, if I take this guy and I put him over here, I can have an automation that says, mark him as sold, take him out of all automations, blah, 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 blah. Campaigns, these are going to be your email text. I'm actually going to click on that and just show you. This was particular, it's like a demo account for a gym. So like once that, and this is like the hard thing, right? Like once you get a lead, it's 10 p.m. at night or whatever, we want to just like, hey, thanks, we got your information, we'll follow up. And then basically we have these set up. I can time these out. This is just a demo account, so I don't really have it timed out, but I can say, actually, let me show you this event. So you can put all these in. I can send a text. I can send something via Messenger. I can send a like a voicemail drop. So like if you've ever used, I can't think of the name of the app. Anyway, you can essentially record a voicemail note and then upload it in here. And then what can happen is when that person generates the lead, they get a text, they get an email. We can say, hey, I want to wait until 9 a.m. and then I want to send a voicemail drop, and then send a follow-up text. So you can create all these outcomes in there. And basically our strategy is, without showing you the whole thing here, I mean, it's got funnels, reputation management, all kinds of stuff, right? And the triggers is basically just what you use to tell it how to trigger things. So if you've used Active Campaign, the triggers typically happen up top. It's a little bit different, but at the end of the day, they have essentially Calendly built into it. So they have an appointment scheduler all built into this. So let's say they sign up for whatever, let's call it pressure washing, right? So like they sign up for a free offer. What we can do is say, hey, thanks, we got your information. By the way, I need to kind of know a little bit about what your house looks like. Could you send me a couple of pictures of your house from each side of your house, the front, the back, and the 2 sides? And so what you're hoping for in that response would be like, would you be able to do that? And they would say, yes. And then, again, if it's 10 p.m. at night, they're going to say, oh, yeah, I'll do it in the morning. Okay, great. And then what you want to do is we'll have a follow-up text that says, if they respond to this, let's create a new campaign that says, hey, thanks for being willing to do that. When let me know when you've got it, and then maybe we wait till whatever 8 hours, and then say, hey, did you have a chance to get that photo? So again, whatever the problem is, you can pretty much solve it with automation. Super simple. You've got the two-way text. The hardest thing, as you're seeing, is that you can generate a bunch of leads, but you got to get in the conversation with those people. And if this guy, if he's got a pressure washing business or whatever, they're busy doing the work. So that's the hard thing, is just the follow up and setting and booking appointments. And then just the strategy of probably getting these people on the phone, maybe moving them again, like if they're in this opportunity and you had like a lead and then made contact and then waiting on photos to quote. And then once you give the quote to schedule, like if this instead of membership was schedule, send schedule link, that you could basically just have them move them over here. let me see if I can get it to grab. Move it over here, and then when you did that, that would automatically send an automated text message to them and say, "Hey, great! I'm excited to help you. Here's a here's a link to my calendar. Let me know what works for you. Just pick a time slot, and we'll be out there to do it." And then, if they take a deposit or anything like that, you could actually bounce them. You could create in the funnel. You could create some type of prepayment or deposit or something like that to get things started. There's just lots of different ways. Like I said, I really love this software because it's one software that pretty much does everything you would want to do without having to mess with a bunch of zaps and things like that. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. Let me know if you got any other questions. And I dropped my affiliate link in there. So if you join up under me and shoot me a message. I'll be happy to help you get going. Cool, man.